Morning, sir. You okay? Morning. Yeah.
Big day for us, big day for the fans, transfer deadline day.
Yeah.
Co-owner's been on.
Sorry?
Co-owner's been talking already this morning, saying pretty unlikely, you never know, pretty unlikely we'll see any business in terms of incomings. Would you go along with that?
That's it. No, we've done it. At least with the players that they're going to come to us. We are quite happy with what we've done. So I'd like to thank the board and the club. We got really good players on the position that we needed. Maybe Reece was going to go. Oh, hopefully, he's doing a medical with Reading. It's a great loan move for him. He's going to the club that is trying to get promotion. What is really important also for me that the manager is if not the best, then one of the best centre backs that played in the last 20 years in a world of football, in a game. So it's a move that we all should benefit from. Reece in the first place, Reading, of course, and West Ham. So I'm expecting him to come back here and play for us. Yeah.
David Sullivan says that whenever you bring a player in, he, Tony Henry and yourself all need to agree that it's the right player. And it seems Scott Hogan, those two wanted him and you didn't. Could you tell us why?
Well, because he's a good player, of course he's a good player, and we watch him many games. It's just that I feel that we have really good strikers now in our squad, and that is the only reason why I didn't want that deal to happen. Definitely good player, definitely great age, young and all that, scoring goals in the championship. But then we have, as I said, it's not the question, is he good enough? No, it is the question what we have already in the squad. And we have Andy Carroll, we have Michael Antonio, we have Ashley Fletcher, and we have Jonathan Caleri. And plus, of course, we have some players that can play second striker as well, like Ayew, like Snodgrass. So we are good in that department. Just we have to stay fit and we have to stay in the form. That is the reason behind my decision.
So you don't think if a brilliant offer came up, a player centre forward who was available before midnight, you
No, we are not looking for that. No, the position that we were looking for, we got them. We got Fonte, who we really wanted, and we got Snodgrass that we really wanted from day one. And we were maybe looking for one for a right back position. We couldn't get someone that, in our opinion, would improve our squad or first 11, and that's why we didn't get one. But I'm very happy with the squad now.
If Demba Ba had been fully match fit, you might have taken Demba Ba.
Demba Ba,
You
yeah.
maybe would have taken him on the short-term loan.
Definitely, he is the player that proved himself in the Premier League. He is the player that I managed, and we had a wonderful year in Besiktas. Unfortunately, I spoke to him on the phone a couple of weeks ago. Whatever. The problem was that he got very badly injured, and he told me that he would be fit in March, and that is basically too late for us. And top player, of course, and I want him to get back on the pitch as soon as possible.
So you're in profits in terms of money made. Keep that for the summer?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, now, even if we want now to do something, it's too late, you know. So there's really no reason to act like, oh, we have some extra money now and let's do it. No. that would be not panic buy, but it would be like without really planning, and I'm happy.
Dimitri Payet, obviously the difficult situation. You did say originally that he won't be sold, no way. Clearly, events took over.
That was a part of the tactics, you know. I mean, but he's gone. I mean, it was obvious from day when I announced it openly and everything that he will go. We only wanted to get the best price possible, of course. I want to thank him for everything he done to us. He was brilliant last year, and we were brilliant for him also. Now the story is finished. I wish him luck and all the best in Marseille.
So it's Manchester City there. And how difficult will it be to keep your winning run going?
Very difficult, of course. Okay, they beat us quite heavily in the FA Cup, 5-0. We were good for half an hour, but then we crumbled in 10 minutes. So it's going to be very difficult. And Man City, they have their ups and downs, but I consider them very unlucky team, because in every game they play, to be fair, they are better side on the pitch. They create more chances than the opponent. I'm not talking about ball possession and all that in the middle of the park. No, they are there in your box, they are around your box, they are creating chances and all that. But in some of the games they were very, very unlucky. Hopefully they're going to be unlucky tomorrow night as well, but we will have to be on top of our game. We are very confident. We have back-to-back wins. We improved on the table. We have a great atmosphere in a squad, on the training pitches and everything. So we are looking forward for that game, knowing, of course, that it's going to be extremely difficult game for us.
Can I just check finally from me whether you have any new injury concerns?
No, it's only Nordweit that's going to miss the game tomorrow, because he got a knock on his ankle. So it's nothing serious. So hopefully he's going to be back for a game against Southampton. But tomorrow no. So he's the only one. Well, we have Masuaku, who is really close to come back to the training with us, and we have Sako, who did the operation on his back. He's recovering well, but he's like, we are talking about mid-March and all that, because it was like it was operation. Yeah.
It's longer than you originally thought. A bit longer than you originally thought.
No. It's no, it ain't longer. No.
Morning. I just wonder how you feel that your new signings have settled down and settled into life here at West Ham since they've been here and training and whatnot.
I mean, we are a really good club, and it was always like that for the new players to come and to settle in quite quickly and all that. That goes with every player. That is really important when the foreign players are coming, because they move countries, they don't speak, some of them, they don't speak the language and all that. So that's the key to get the good atmosphere that we had, and we always used to have it. Like this club is very well known for that. But to be fair with Fonte and Snodgrass, it wasn't necessary. It wasn't the case, because Snodgrass, he's British, you know. He just moved clubs. He just changed the jersey and all that. And Fonte, although he's not English, but he's as English as a foreign player can be. He's 10 years here and all that. So the both of them, and that's good. And that is also one of the reasons why we wanted them, because we want to have that core of let's say, homegrown players and all that, and they clicked immediately. Okay, they will get to know the way we play and all that, but they don't need the time to settle in. And that's brilliant for us.
You've talked a little bit about Payet this morning. I wonder if you feel, you've wished him well, I wonder if you feel he needs to apologise to the West Ham fans for the way he behaved. It emerges he wasn't speaking to the players, he was eating on his own, we're told. Is that true, and should he say sorry for...
No, I wouldn't say that, no. I mean, the players are moving, and I ain't going to go that deep in that, what he should say or shouldn't. He's gone and he went home. That was his wish. I will not forget how good he was. For us, he was brilliant. For us, I was so happy and proud with the whole team, with my staff, to help him achieve what he had achieved. And what he had achieved together with us was a great story, not only for West Ham, but for Premier League, also for France. They all benefited, so I ain't gonna forget it just because he moved and all that. That's all. I really wish him well, big time. Yeah.
Quick word from you on an assessment, if you will, on Pep Guardiola's time at Manchester City. He seemed a little bit grumpy recently, things perhaps not going the way he wants. How do you feel he's done so far this season?
Look, it's hard for those, you know, he has his ideas and all that, and with those kind of philosophy, you always need more time than the manager who just adjusting for the football that's been played in that league that they are coming. But the way they play, the way they create chances, the way they are dominating in the game is definitely good for football. And he's going to help. This is a very difficult league. It's extremely difficult. There are no easy games. There's no one pattern that the whole league is playing. We have different clubs. They are changing the tactics during the games, and it's really hard. And I think that he knew that it's going to be hard. But some of the games that they played have been really amazing. So long term is going to be a success definitely for him and for Man City. Cheers.
Slaven, have you watched the 5-0 defeat to Man City back, and what lessons have you learned from that game at the beginning of the month?
Well, we played good for half an hour, and then it was really I would call it very soft penalty. I don't think it was a penalty, to be fair. It was a contact, but this is a contact sport between Angelo Ogbonna and Zabaleta. And then after that penalty, we started to chase them all over the pitch. And if you attack them on a whole pitch, that's where, if they play good, that's what they want. And then they can use the space in between and behind you with the pace, with the quality, and they don't miss those kind of opportunities and chances. So, and then the game was over in 10 minutes. Yeah, from 1-0 to 3-0. Second half was a struggle that we expected to be. Okay, you can get lucky and score one and then create a bit problems for them, but it wasn't the case. So basically, we spoke to the players. We trained a bit of tactics yesterday also, and we just can't give them that much space in between the lines and behind us. We have to be more aggressive and give them space to play in front of us, not behind us or not in between the lines. And if we do that tomorrow, like we've done a few times when we played against such a, let's say, big teams, big clubs, then we have a chance.
Snodgrass has scored 12 goals. Is that, are you looking to him to replicate that form, or is he going to bring something different to the team that you haven't got in terms of assists or anything like that?
Well, that's what we need from the player, not only from him, but from the player who plays on these positions, up front or just behind wings. So of course that's one of the reasons, one of the big qualities of his games is scoring goals and create chances, and that's exactly what we are expecting from him. Of course, he's also very hard worker. He's a team player, and I expect from him to be a great signing for us.
John Stones has come in for a lot of criticism this season, especially from fans. As a former centre-half, what do you make of his game? Are you impressed with his defending? Have you got any advice for him? Or?
No, I don't have any advice. I think he's lucky enough to be coached. He's young, but the coaches he's had are amazing. Martinez and Guardiola, like top coaches, and I remember when I saw him play for Everton a few years ago when I was in Turkey. I was very impressed with the way he was calm on the ball, but also with the way he defended. Now he plays for a team that is not easy to play a defender for them, because you have to cover big pitch behind you, also in front of you, because they are playing really offensive football, and it's very difficult to maintain the quality and the concentration for 90 minutes. And Stones is, unfortunately, he's in a position that the whole country is watching for him and like waiting for a mistake to happen, and then they go, yeah, again him. He's still young, that he can improve, and he's got all the qualities to be a really top defender.
And last one from me. Dimitri Payet, David Sullivan said he's been eating alone, he sort of cut himself off. Are the players happy he's gone?
Look, I said what I said. I mean, there's been enough said about Payet, and I tried to be, and I didn't like it, but it was the only way for me to act and to defend the team, was to say it completely openly, and basically I got nothing to add on it.
Okay, cameras off then, please.